Chapter 16, Modals. You have studied helping verbs. They are also called modals or auxiliaries. They help main verbs in forming sentences and giving them proper sense. Modals are of two kinds: primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries. They are three in number. They are be, is, are, and was, were, have, has, had, do, does, did. Primary auxiliaries can function as main verbs as well as helping verbs. For example, primary auxiliaries as main verbs. The students are in the playfield. A bird was in its nest. I have 5 rupees. Primary auxiliaries as helping verb. He is writing a letter. I have completed my work. He did not talk to me yesterday. Modal auxiliaries. The following are important modal auxiliaries: can, could, dare, had to, will, would, have to, may, might, must, need, ought to, shall, should. Should or ought to. We can use should or ought to with little difference in meaning when we talk about obligation and probability. We can use should or ought to when giving advice on what to do and what not to do. It is cold outside. You should or ought to carry an overcoat. You should or ought to study carefully. You should not or ought not speak loudly. We can use should or ought to tell what is the right thing in a particular situation. He should take medicine in time. We ought to work hard for success. Must or mustn't. We can use must when it is necessary for someone to do something. Its negative is mustn't. You must behave yourself. He mustn't talk when the teacher is teaching. We can use must when giving opinion on an important matter or a strong suggestion. It can also be used when inviting someone. You must take exercise in the morning. You must visit us to dinner this evening. Can or could. We can use can to express knowledge, how to do something or ability to do something. That child can solve any mathematics question. She can read German. We can use can I or could I to politely offer to do something for someone. Can I take your pen? Could I close a window for you? We can use can you or could you to make a polite request. Can you help me with some advice? Could you listen to me? Will or would. Will and would are used to indicate habits. Will is used for the present and would for the past. Every day Sheil will do his homework at 7 o'clock. In the past, a bus would travel not more than 50 kilometers at a stretch. Use would you like to make an offer to someone. Would you like to go with us on a picnic? Would you like to spend the evening with us?